Hi, I'm Crystalline, and I'm here with your Sun in Capricorn energy reading for healers, spiritual life coaches, and light workers. Now, this is the Sun reading, but I want you to remember that the new moon is also important, and the new moon acts like the sun because it's a time of being creative, of being in your authority, and for thinking about the future, okay? So let me get started with the Sun and Capricorn energy reading for healers, spiritual life coaches, and light workers, okay? So you might want to have a journal and a pen handy to take notes on the forecast, and also I'm going to have you do a little exercise. Please share any insights you have with me in the comments section. And that's Apollo. He is playing with his squeaky toy, so he might be squeaking a little bit over there. He's so cute. I just love my boy. So, all right, we're talking about the Sun in Capricorn. Capricorn season symbolizes the end of one year and the beginning of a new year. You know that. It's December, okay? It's the end. Now, spiritual healers and light workers love being in tune with the energies, right? And Capricorn is the energy that is dominating everything right now. It's the energy that dominates the end of one year and the beginning of the new year. So this is why setting goals is really important at this time, because goals can help you as a spirit-centered being, as a spirit-centered entrepreneur. It can help you feel more grounded and successful in the 3D material world. I know we all want to be like 5D, 8D, 12D, okay? We all want to be like enlightened, but the fact is you are living in the three-dimensional world. So having goals and having the ability to reach them is really important. And if you want to be a successful healer, life coach, or light worker, you need to have some goals, and you need your business to pop. You need it to rock, okay? So if you make reviewing your goals a daily part of your meditation practice, any obstacles that come your way, you're going to be able to really deal with them with ease. It's going to make life just much easier for you. Now, on January 12th, we have a new moon. So if you will start practicing what I'm talking to you about in this video now, when January 12th moves around, you are going to be really ready to take action on the new moon, okay? So the first thing I'm going to have you all do, I want to invite you to join my Facebook group. It's called Intuitive Business Training for Healers, Life Coaches, and Light Workers. And in it, I help you build your intuition and I help you build your business, okay? So come and find me. Find my Facebook group, all right? With that being said, I'm also doing a 21-day meditation challenge. Now, I know a lot of my healers and light workers, oh my God, if you could see him right now. I'm afraid to move the camera because I've got it attached to my light, and so he's just cute. He's rolling on his back and he's just chewing on his little squeaky. I love my little doggy. So the meditation challenge is for my sweet brothers and sisters who are struggling with meditating on a regular basis. So every morning at 5:30 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, I'm going live to do a simple 20-minute silent meditation. I'm going to do it. It starts Tuesday, December 29th, and it's going to go through the entire month of Capricorn, which ends on January 19th this year, okay? Come and join me. Either you can meditate live with me, or if that's too early for you, okay, 5:30 might be too early, you can watch the replay and meditate with me on your own. But just know that I'm going to be doing it myself at 5:30, okay? It'll be just simple, silent meditation. I'm going to get in there, turn on the video, and just start streaming live. I'm not going to say anything, just going to get into it, and come and join me, all right? Now, with that being said, let's get into this visualization, okay? Let's get into like getting you ready for the sun in Capricorn, okay? So I want you to close your eyes and imagine what you need to change in your life. So what comes to mind when you first think of like, what do you need to fix in yourself and maybe in your business? I say do it about the business because that's what I'm here to do. I'm here to help you build your intuition and build your business, okay? So just focus on those thoughts. What do you need to change? Now, you might want to pause the video for a minute here. You might want to write down some stuff in your journal. Feel free to do this exercise your way, okay? Now, imagine yourself as if you've already made that transformation. So the first step is to think about the transformation you want and see why you need to transform what you need to transform, okay? There's a reason why you're feeling this. It's probably because something's not going perfectly for you, or even going well for that matter, okay? Nothing wrong with not having your life perfect, okay? It's important though that you find the resources to help you. This is a resource that's gonna help you, okay? I want you to first imagine what needs to be fixed. I want you to now imagine yourself as if you've already made that transformation. You are that badass butterfly who has left the cocoon. You have your stuff together, okay? So how does it feel? Where are you? What do you see? Now, again, I'm gonna just keep moving through this, but you can pause the video so that you can actually take the time to absorb these questions that I'm asking. And, you know, it's really important that you register the emotions that you're feeling. I need you to pay attention to your emotions. And, oh, get off the couch, buddy. You know you don't get on my couch, baby. I love you. I love you. I love you, but don't get on the couch, and don't hit mama's tripod, okay? I love my dog, and he's sitting here at my legs looking up at me with his sweet little face. And please don't knock over mama's light. Anyway, he's a good boy. Anyway, the point is, I want you to feel what it feels like to have your goals, okay? You've worked really hard for your transformation, right? Being a badass butterfly, it ain't easy. It's a badass butterfly because there's a challenge, okay? And reaching your goals takes a lot of heart, and this is really important. It takes heart, it takes resilience, determination, and follow through. These are all qualities that are part of Capricorn, okay? So for this second part of the exercise, I want you to feel what it feels like to be smiling with your victory, you know? And then for the third part of the exercise, okay, remember you can pause this, but for the third part of the exercise, I want you to write down the difference between now and what it feels like for the future, okay? So this is an important process. I want you to take a moment and visualize every detail and go through those 3 different steps, okay? And really notice how your success makes you feel inside. Notice your emotions and your physical body sensations, okay? So go ahead, pause the video, and then you can come on back, all right? Now, the next thing that you're going to need to do is, this is super important and really, really going to be powerful if you are willing to do it, okay? I need you to think about all the steps you need in order to reach your goal. The steps. I need you to make a plan right now, okay? So where do you begin? What is the first action you need to take, okay? Focus on the details, write it all down. Take as much time as you need until you get a clear vision of what it is you need to do in order to get to your desires, all right? Again, pause the video. That's the fourth step. And then after that, I'm going to get into the rest of the energy reading, okay? And give you some great tips about how to use this energy of the sun in Capricorn, okay? Go ahead, do your work. I'm going on. All right. So Capricorn's ruling planet, okay, Capricorn is a constellation of stars. There's a ruling planet for every constellation of stars, okay? Saturn is the ruler of Capricorn, and Saturn represents excellence in your work, discipline, and follow through. Now, when you team up Saturn with the sun's transit in Capricorn, Saturn and the sun create a really powerful team to begin new things and open up new chapters in our lives. Now, the brightest star in the Capricorn constellation is Deneb Algedy, which is associated with giving care and attention to things that require action, okay? Now, let's face it, running a business successfully requires that we pay very close attention to the fine details, okay? We are being constantly challenged to move from the big picture to the small details and then back to the big picture. This is a big challenge for any person, but it's particularly difficult for healers and light workers and spiritual life coaches. Why? Because y'all want to be all up in the fifth dimension, in the eighth dimension. Y'all want to be all connected to Sirius and whatever. The Pleiadians, okay? Right? We would rather be feeling the energy and doing healing work, you know, transferring energy, touching the energy, transforming. We'd rather be doing that than running our business and making plans and strategies. I know it because I watch it every single day in my certification program. I work with women who are all about feeling the feels, and when it comes down to putting the business in shape, they struggle, but that's why they have me, okay? I am telling you, my precious friend, that you must pay attention to these material world details if you want to have success, okay? But don't worry. The sun in Capricorn is going to help you be more organized, and it's going to help you be very clear about how to achieve your goals. But you have to meet the energy halfway. You have to start, and you have to commit, and you have to follow through. And when it gets really complicated and convoluted, you have to stick with it and unravel it, okay? Capricorn season leads us to be more organized, to make plans, and to rearrange things. If you don't know how to run your business or to plan for your business, then please drop me a private message or leave a message in the comments of this video, and I'll reach out to you with some trainings that can help, okay? Also, if you join my group, I'm going to be constantly helping you in there, okay? Now, having a great business training can help you feel better about yourself. So the sun in Capricorn is also a great time to take advantage of dealing with issues related to self-esteem, self-respect, and ego by working hard, okay, doing the hard work, diving deep, and going for excellence, okay? Now, there are going to be lots of opportunities coming your way. Some are going to make you really excited, and some are going to challenge you, all right? Now, as a healer and light worker, if you're aware of the obstacles and challenges this month, you can easily turn them into profit for your business. But not only that, you can also benefit from these challenges in your personal life. So here are some things that I'm going to want you to focus on. Now, if you have difficulty prioritizing tasks and making plans, the energy this month is going to hit you really hard, okay? This is the time to get things well planned, all right? Pay close attention to your schedule. Find ways to use your time more efficiently. One thing you can do is to buy a calendar for the new year, like what is it called? Not a journal. It's a calendar, a planner. I'm thinking of Franklin Planner, okay? You remember Franklin Planner? Yeah, those things are awesome, okay? Get yourself a Franklin Planner or any kind of a planner and book out your year. Carefully prepare your daily, weekly schedules. Set aside time to manage your social media, to manage your sessions, to book yourself in for the things that you need to do to run your business, right? And if you have some courses that you're following, put those in. If there are trainings that you need to do and you know it's all self-guided online where you're watching the videos and having to do the work, block off time on your schedule so that you're actually getting through everything you need to do. And can I say honestly that buying a printer and printing out materials is the best decision I've made in a long time? I used to be like, oh no, paper, trees, like we can't use paper or trees, but you know what? Having paper rocks, okay? There's a reason why it was so expensive 1,000 years ago, right? Paper has value, it's power, okay? It's a manifestation. When you write something out on paper and you can touch it, that's a powerful tool to manifest, okay? Now, try to stay devoted to your daily plan and ignore distractions. Remember also that you can ask for help. Don't ignore your weaknesses, okay? Now, paying close attention to business basics like bookkeeping and legal issues, this is the time to do it. The sign of Capricorn is about being legitimate, and there's no room for mistakes. So do what you need to do to make your business legitimate. Pay your taxes, right? Figure out your spending schema, okay? Now, if you need to get permits or insurance related to your business, now's a good time to take care of it, right? And don't get me wrong, I'm not all about like you must have insurance for your business. I believe that needs to come in due time, right? When you can afford it. Like if you only have one client and you don't need to be like investing in insurance just yet, put that off a little bit. But if you are someone who's in a position of being established like I am, then you want to make sure you have all your ducks in a row, okay? And especially if you see your clients in an office environment, you definitely want to have some coverage to cover yourself and your clients in case someone trips and falls in your office. Anyway, these are things that you can do, and doing them at this time is going to help you get a really good result like choosing the right policy, getting a policy that you can afford, finding the right agent. All these things really matter. So now is a really good time to do this. The other thing is that doing these small details at this time is going to help you feel more responsible, and feeling more responsible gives you more confidence, right? And your confidence is going to be challenged right now because the sun is in Capricorn And the sign of Capricorn is about kind of giving us lower self-esteem so that we can make improvements in our lives, okay? Now, you might also be feeling more vulnerable to criticism right now, okay? Now, I know a lot of people, healers and coaches and light workers, who won't even start, for example, publishing their blog or making posts in social media because they're afraid of criticism, right? They're afraid of criticism from their peers and people who are in their circle and people who are not in their circles. So learning how to deal with criticism skillfully is your prerogative, and you should do it now. Now's the time, okay? The skillful handling of criticism requires that you are present with yourself. Yes, you have to handle your emotions. That's a part of dealing with criticism skillfully. But you also need to know how to not take destructive criticism, or any criticism for that matter, personally, right? Destructive criticism is always more about the person who's doing the criticizing than about you. So why are you even paying attention to destructive criticism, right? But be open-minded, okay, for any constructive criticism that comes your way. Sometimes people have a different perspective, and that is good input, okay? Even if it's your baby, your masterpiece, it's all right. Receive the constructive criticism, see how you can use it, understand that it's a gift from God, and, also understanding that a stranger's view is different than your view, and your prospective clients are strangers in the beginning, right? So understanding that an outsider is looking at your business the same way that your potential clients are looking at your business will help you communicate better. It will help you catch your own errors and places where you lack clarity, okay? And I don't mean to imply that you should do everything that your critics say. Weigh the pros and cons and decide what's going to serve you and what's going to make you lose your time and your resources. Do you want to know how I deal with criticism? I keep it very simple. Number one, I cry, okay? I don't like being criticized, and so I cry it out. I get mad, I scream, I shout, I blah, 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 okay? I curse it out to the trees, okay? Because the trees can handle my criticism, all right? Mother Nature will process. But then I feel what I feel. I understand that there's a wounded inner child in there who was criticized and doesn't feel safe. I deal with that, and then I take that criticism and I see if it's true. If the criticism has any truth, I'm going to take that truth and correct my offering or whatever it is I've put out. And whatever is not true, I'm throwing away. That's simple. All right? Now, moving on from criticism. I cry. This is a month when your expenses might increase if you aren't careful and do some real planning. As a healer and light worker, you need to really remember that money is energy. So ask yourself, okay, now here's the time to pull out your journal. Pause the video if you want to, or do this later, but here's what I want you to consider. Money is energy. Where is your energy going right now? Do you mind your energy? Do you take care of your energy? I know I do. Do I take care of my money? Yes, I do. All right. So you have to take responsibility for your money, for your energy, for your focus, all that. Okay. I want to encourage you to create a spending plan where you write down all your expenses and you take responsibility for your income. So, for example, every heart-centered entrepreneur, or every entrepreneur who's not heart-centered, needs to have a list of everything you need to build your business, right? Advertising, marketing, website maintenance, virtual assistant, all those things need to go on a detailed spending plan, okay? I suggest that you create a spreadsheet and you take control of your spending, your income, and your outgo, okay? Now, during this season, you might also experience a decrease in your self-confidence, okay? Saturn and Capricorn slow you down and they kind of tear you down, okay? So that you can be built up from the inside out, okay? So you need to be on the lookout for your emotions. Notice any irrational reactions you might have to things. Like if your emotions start making decisions for you, you might find yourself running away from opportunities that would actually be beneficial for you. Also, if you give in to the challenges to your self-esteem, you might find yourself actually procrastinating on important tasks, like making a plan, okay? So all I'm saying is take care of your emotions, okay? Don't let your emotions drive you. Your emotions are there to be felt and to offer you insight about your needs. Even though you're heart-centered doesn't mean you're a mindless, emotional, babbling idiot, okay? Don't be that way. Use your heart energy wisely, but also understand that rampant emotions is not living from your heart. Your heart is not stupid, okay? Your heart is wise, it's old, it's connected, it's not stupid. When you're letting your emotions run like crazy, it's because you are not taking responsibility for your desires and taking care of your business. Don't blame that on your heart. That's you, the leader, have to manage your mind and your heart, all right? Now, I want to talk to you about some more opportunities. Capricorn season falls at the end of the Gregorian calendar, and this is a time for remembering and for rejoicing. Now, spiritual healers and light workers, spiritual life coaches, we're all very empathic. And so we pick up on everybody else's emotional baggage if we're not careful. So you might find that at the end of the year, you're feeling sad and overwhelmed. All right. Number one, remember that the end of the year is the end of a chapter and the beginning of a new one. But also remember that you have to take care of your energy and you have to take care of your inner child, and you need to know what's yours and what's not yours, okay? I suggest that you be very much in touch with your inner child. Now, if you're in my Intuition and Business Training Facebook group, you're going to recall that the tarot card for this month that I pull every month for the group, it's the Six of Cups, which represents the inner child. So this is a great time to recapture the optimism and innocence of your youthful self and to use that innocence, that positivity, that kind of invincibility of your youthful self. Use that energy to help you create a beautiful future for yourself, okay? Your inner child is probably more ambitious than you are. So let her lead, okay? Now, your inner child can also help you explore new opportunities and take on goals that take you out of your comfort zone. So you're going to be feeling more ambitious this month. That's Capricorn's influence. And you might notice that you have the drive to explore uncharted territories, and you can take advantage of the positive vibes and determination of the new year. Now, Capricorn loves communicating. So it would be really, really powerful and cool and wise for you to try writing a book. Okay, it can be a full-blown 300-page novel if you want, or it can be something as simple as an ebook that you can offer to your clients for free when they purchase a package from you, or when they subscribe to your mailing list, or you want to become a best-selling author on Amazon. Any of that, all of that, take it on, go for it. These ebooks are a great way to expand your circle and to get more followers. You can also try creating a blog. I love my blog. I'm always writing. I've got over 300 articles on my blog, and I'm not saying that they're all great. Some of them are really great. I'm just saying. But some of them are not. And healers and light workers will definitely succeed by documenting your spiritual philosophy and sharing it with the public. You cannot go wrong. All right. Now, speaking of followers and building your circles, this month holds great opportunities for building new communications with people, especially if you're looking for sponsors for your business. This month will bring opportunity to meet people who hold higher positions and who have the means. Think of how you can get them to sponsor you on YouTube or on your podcasts. Think of doing affiliate marketing and for ways to bring advertising opportunities to their products on your videos or on your podcasts or whatever, right? So you can use your social media in a way that will actually start to bring you in some sales. And there are ways to do all of this. And we should talk about that this month in the Intuition and Business Training Group. We'll definitely do that. It'll be fun. All right. Now, this month, you're going to have the ability to take on big projects with good planning. All right. You will be able to complete them successfully if you have good planning, okay? You can plan webinars online with a lot of participants. There are apps that you can choose from. You can use YouTube and Facebook's live feature to reach multiple people at once. You can create live Q&A sessions. You can do live readings for people, group healings for people. There is so much that you can do. And with this energy of Sun in Capricorn, and then of course, again, January 12th, we have the new moon in Capricorn, which is a highly creative time. You can do these things on a regular basis, and you will be able to definitely reach more people, build your client base, and increase your income. Right? You can even create some trainings and sell those and then bring in additional income. All right, so it's time for me to wrap up this energy report. Let me just summarize by saying that if you start this month with good planning, your potential for success is extremely high, and I want to encourage you to do this. The energies flowing around this month are quite positive and very nurturing of your entrepreneurial spirit. So organizing your life, your living, your workspace will give you the motivation and will actually help boost your energy. When you clean up your space, you're going to be, I like to say this. My house reflects my mind, okay? Right now, my house is very organized. I know where everything is, except I'm missing a box of tarot cards, although I think they're under the couch. I will check that out. But, oh, that's actually very symbolic now that I'm thinking about it. But the point is, for the most part, my house is really organized. It's very neat. And so is my mind. So are my thoughts. When it gets sloppy out here, my mind is gone cray-cray. All right? So what do? I put my house in order. That's a good thing to do at this time as well. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and sign off. Thanks so much for watching, and I will catch you around January 20th with your Sun in Aquarius report. So keep your eyes open for that. All right, Crystalline here, signing off wishing you a very happy and a very happy and prosperous sun in Capricorn. Bye for now.